And now the man who lost half his body weight. This is how Heath Smith looked when he weighed 463 pounds before he committed himself to taking care of his health. You want to see Heath now? Do you want to see Heath now? Yeah! Come on out, Heath. This is Heath now. Wonderful to meet you. Look at this.
Thank you.
Wow, fantastic.
Thank you.
There's always that turning point. There's always that something that happens, just a trigger. What was it for you?
You know, I think the biggest moment for me, or the moment that really made me want to make the change, was I was going out on my first business trip, and my company had to buy 2 plane tickets for me to fit on the plane. And it's really that humbling moment that made me decide I've got to do something. I've got to make the change.
Well, we look at all those clothes right there. That represents 250 pounds of clothing, and that's the additional weight that you were carrying with you. What was the first thing that helped you start to lose weight? Was it diet? Was it exercise? A combination? You
know, I was never a great cook. I didn't know what to cook or how to cook it.
Right.
And I really stuck to lean proteins like chicken and fish. You know, I found the George Foreman grill and just kind of threw the food on there.
Right.
And, you know, I lost 100 pounds in the first 6 months with just walking at work and just eating right. So
100 pounds, just those simple things, just eating correctly and walking around your office building?
Yep, and I had to start slow. I mean, I would be out of breath walking up the stairs. So I would just, you know, kind of started moderately and went from there.
So no gimmicks?
No gimmicks.
Anything like that?
No.
You didn't have a tummy tuck, but you did have to have surgery to remove all the excess skin that you had?
All the skin, yeah. I had surgery about 2 years later, and they removed about 21 pounds of skin.
21 pounds of skin?
Yep.
I would imagine these are the pants.
Those are the old pants. So.
Do you all see this? These are the old pants.
I think we could both fit in there.
I think plenty of room to spare.
Yeah.
So what do you tell people who want to lose the weight? Please, Heath.
You know, the first thing I would say is food prep is big, and it was big for me, was, you know, cooking a meal and having enough ready for the next day. If I was hungry, I'd always look for the quick fix and run out for fast food.
So think about the next meal.
Think about the next meal. Think about, you know, what you're going to have, and try to make the healthy choice before you're hungry and you make the bad choice.
And how about the amount of exercise? Because that's really sometimes a deal breaker for a lot of folks.
Yeah, and, you know, going to the gym, I see people New Year's resolutions kind of start off strong and then die off, and I think it's big just to ease into it. You know, do what you can and don't go out of control, and take your time. And
how do you maintain it? It's one thing to lose the weight. It's another thing to then maintain the weight loss.
You know, I had a great support system, and anytime somebody would make a comment, it would just give me the self-confidence to know that I'm making the right change and I can keep going in the right direction. And it's really given me the opportunity to kind of inspire others, you know. And there was recently 4 contestants on Knock Out the Fat with George, and it's like a weight loss. And just being able to go on and motivate those folks, it helps me kind of keep going and make the move to keep staying healthy. Well, Heath, thank you so very much. I know you had a recent 10-year high school reunion. You loved all that. I did. It was awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Thanks so very, very much. Thanks, Robin. Okay. When we come back, Diane sings a duet with Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert. Come on back.